used to date 𝐅𝐢𝐧𝐝𝐬. So I am beyond shocked. Hello sunshines and welcome to the chaos that is called my current household. So I got a question from one of my viewers who said that it might be fun to show you guys the entire family tree of this save file of my household and to see if I find out if anybody had any surprise babies that I simply do not know of, because this family is so huge, so big. I've been playing this for so many generations. I think this might be generation 7 or something. So I've been playing it for a long time, and there are guaranteed some people or some sims that I just simply do not know the existence of. I don't know what, like, a lot of drama. I know like the main drama of like my played family and their like close relatives, but anything beyond that I am not completely sure about. I'm not completely aware about. So we're gonna find that out today, which is it's kind of scary to say the least. So we're back here in Bridgeport. I know my last video was literally current household as well, but because of this recommendation I got so excited and I was like, you know what, you might be onto something. So we're just gonna look in Lily's family tree and I am a little bit scared. Okay, so we're gonna start off at Rose. Rose was my founder sim. And I think she moved into Riverview, which is where she met her husband, 𝐷𝐻𝐻 Jones. Now, 𝐷𝐻𝐻 used to be married to somebody else and already had a son called Galen. Galen did not really like Rose in the beginning because obviously he got his parents divorced, or she got his parents divorced. So, you know, that's not really what we want to be doing. So, yeah. 𝐷𝐻𝐻 and Rose moved in together, together with also Galen. And Amelia, or she was their first daughter, they later, like very late in their lives, when I think I already moved on with Amelia, they had another baby way later in their lives. I think they were like close to being an elder, but you know, you do you, sweetie. And that was 𝐷𝐻𝐻 Jones. Now, 𝐷𝐻𝐻, I gotta admit, I haven't really played a lot with. As I said, they had it when I was already playing and moved on with Galen and with Amelia because they like lived in the same house for a while. I never really played with 𝐷𝐻𝐻. He wasn't really a good sim. I mean, you can see he was a snob, childish, a loner, absent-minded. He didn't have a lot of good traits, but he did have a son called Liam. Now, Liam apparently has no mother, no father, nothing, just 𝐷𝐻𝐻. So I'm not entirely sure. Maybe he adopted Liam. He might have, because he only has 𝐷𝐻𝐻 as a parent, so that must have been the case. I honestly am not entirely sure. This is so long ago, and I simply do not remember. So moving on with Amelia. Now, Amelia was married to Allison, and I think they moved into Moonlight Falls or something like that. At least the, what's it called? The supernatural world. So yeah, Amelia got married to Allison and they did have a baby the natural way. So we'll just say they had a surrogate or something. Not a surrogate. They had like a donor. Oh my god. Am I okay? I've just had a long day uni. It's really warm and I don't know how to let my brain function. I'm so sorry, guys. So they had a baby. I already see things down here and I'm like, dude, who are you? But anyway, so they had Hope, their only child, and they loved Hope with their entire heart. And Hope is called the way she is because obviously they're two women and there wasn't a lot of ways for them to have a natural baby, and somehow yet they did, which is just, they were so beautiful, and they called her Hope to just let them know how grateful they are for her and that they were able to do it in their natural way. Hope then got married to move to Isla Paradiso and moved here really soon with Hinnie Jones. So also a lesbian couple. They also have babies the natural way, so also with donors. And I'm pretty sure their first son was Sailor Jones. Obviously, it was Isla Paradiso. So these children were like, they loved the water. They loved ocean life, the water, tropical life. So all their kids' names are like based on that. And Sailor was their first ever son. And he actually did have children, which I didn't know. They're even still alive. I did not know that he had children. And I also don't know their parents or their mother. Okay, we'll move on to that in a second. So then after that, they had River, which we all know. She had a shit ton of kids. I don't want to talk about it. And then still had Ariel and oh, wait, hold on. Okay, I'll get to that. I'll get to that in a second. Holy shit. Okay, I'll get to that in a second. I'll get to that. Okay. And then I had another Ethan Jones. Oh, I totally forgot to mention that Galen did also have a daughter named Ava. I don't know what happened to his wife because he did have one. Oh, it was Ethan. Okay, and this is Ethan. Okay, so he never had kids, though he has been married to Malcolm Jones, which I think used to be Malcolm Landgrab. I don't know what happened to his face and why he's wearing that mask, but you know, whatever. I usually give them makeovers so that they're at least looking okay, but apparently something went wrong here. So he like married Malcolm like a long time ago, but they never adopted and never had babies the natural way, like with a surrogate or something. And which is so cool to me that some Sims just will not have children. I think that makes like a really good storyline because if everybody just has children, I think that would make it really unrealistic. So I like that. I like that. Okay, so moving on. Okay, this is gonna be such a story to tell. Okay, we're just gonna move on down the family tree right now, and then I'll get back to it because this is gonna be some story. Some story indeed. Okay, so moving on with River. She was my Generations heir, like for the Generations pack. And the first child she had together with Connor Frio is, oh my god, he looks rough, was Skylar. Now, after Skylar, they had Ayla, after Ayla, Lila, then, oh my, I can't see this name anymore. If you've seen Guardians of the Galaxy 3, I'm so sorry if you know this name better now. Okay, then they have Blake, which we all know, of course. Then Luna, and then Esther. I almost said Aster. That's not right. Okay, so Skylar actually got pregnant as a teenager. I still don't understand how it happened, but I accidentally had teen pregnancy on, and she got pregnant with Bear. She actually named her child Bear, like herself, I think. I don't know. Maybe I did. I don't remember. So she and Sam have actually been together ever since teenagers, and they're still going stronger. I think she is an adult right now, and she's doing pretty okay for herself. I mean, she's rich and everything, so I don't feel like I should feel bad for her in any way. And later, I actually didn't know, but later they apparently also had another kid, another son named Brett. So good for you guys, good for you. Now, Ayla has been a story. She's a surgeon, so she's doing great. She's apparently married now, which I also did not know. But Ayla used to go around quite a lot. Let's just call it that. She used to go around town. So I'm happy for her that she now finally has a wife. I should probably give her a makeover. But yeah, that's super cool. Never had kids though. And she is I'm pretty sure she should be at like nearing the end of her adulthood, because I know Blake is an adult and these kids were like they're not much older, but they're also not a lot older, you know, like they're pretty They should be further along their adulthood, but we'll see, I guess. So then Lila is still married to Riley, and Riley I should really give a makeover. Riley used to be Layla's imaginary friend, and then she worked really, really hard to make her real. And then they basically immediately hit it off really well. But like they immediately hit it off really well on a romantic area, in like on a romantic way. And they basically got together immediately after like Riley was made into an actual sim. And they've been together ever since, but they never had babies either. So that's super interesting. Now, obviously, we have Blake here, who is now married to Stella, and we have Meadow and Lily. I've explained that entire backstory in my current household video of May. So if you want to check that out, I'll link it somewhere here. Maybe down below, maybe I'll put it in a card, I don't know. And you can just watch it over there if you're interested in their entire story. Then they had Luna, who is still single. She is completely single and just in the music career, just vibing. No kids, no partner, just nice on her own. And then we have Esther, who is married to Kip, apparently, and they haven't had kids yet. And I think Esther might still be a young adult together with Luna, because I think Esther and Luna are twins, but I could be wrong. I think Ayla and Lila were twins, and I think Luna and Esther were twins, but don't quote me on that. I'm not entirely sure. That is kind of their backstory, I guess. But okay, so what was interesting? Now we know their entire backstory. So Sebastian, who is Stella's oldest child, like in general, from like a different marriage, he is now with Jupiter Bell. But when he was still living with Stella, he used to date Eric Hartley. He looks this good because I gave him a makeover because he looked tragic when he was dating Sebastian. Apparently he's also a goth. So I am beyond shocked. Like that Sebastian somehow dated someone that is also in my family tree. It is getting out of hand. This is insane. So I gotta have to say, there's not a lot of drama going on, except for like these three children that I've never seen, never met, never knew about. And then Brett, who just is there, I guess. And then this is the craziest part of my entire family tree. Eric Hartley dating Stella's son, who is also in the family tree. But he is now dating somebody else, and apparently his father has had a different child, or like not a different child, just like another child with somebody else. He's married again. So, I mean, good for him. So I gotta say, there's not a lot of drama. Like, if you've seen my Generations in Sunset Valley video, which was like a while back, you will see that there's way more drama there. This is just more like a recap of my entire family tree, because I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 generations right now. So we're on the 6th then, I guess. But it's just been a lot of generations and a lot of stories and there has been a lot of drama, but just like within these like sims themselves, there's been just like also not too much drama. I think like this current household that I'm like playing right now has had the most drama than I've ever had in any of my other current household saves. Alright guys, so considering that is basically my entire family tree, I do hope you guys enjoyed this like little recap on what is going on in my save files, and just basically it was fun to find out that there is some just like random kids that I've never known about, because I get so many story progression messages because they're such a big family that I just can't. I don't always read them through and through, and I probably should start doing that because I just encounter some crazy crazy shit, like Sebastian dating Eric while he's now in the same family tree. So that is kind of crazy. Thank you so much for whoever suggested this, that I should do this. It was definitely a lot of fun. I also stream twice a week over on twitch.tv/lpkgames. The links are always in the description. I just hit 100 followers and we're just vibing right there just every Monday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Central European Summer Time. And with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys!